From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Want a Northway Bank teller to keep in your pocket? There's an app for that. Now available for iPhone and Android. Download yours today. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. The superintendent of SAU 9 says students at Kennett High School in Conway listened to an announcement and observed a moment of silence yesterday in memory of the lives lost Friday at the elementary school shooting in Newtown, Connecticut. Dr. Carl Nelson says the tragedy is being discussed with elementary and middle school students on an as-needed basis. Here's Nelson.
Our hearts in this community go out to the victims and parents, the people in Newtown. It is certainly a tragedy. What does it make us do? It makes us just continue to think about what's the safest we can keep our children. Go take a look again at all the things we practice in terms of safety and lockdown, things of that nature, which we do on a regular basis, but evaluate it even closer. Keep a high presence of administrators in the building so that we can observe issues. And here, now, take care of our own kids in terms of any questions they might have and any feelings or issues that might be confronting them, putting them at ease about their own safety here.
Nelson says school authorities in Bartlett will meet with parents Thursday morning to discuss issues and concerns. And he says his staff will meet with police departments in Conway, Bartlett, and Jackson. Departments he praises for their close cooperation and support of his schools, along with firefighters to, quote, refocus our thinking. Police in Conway and Carroll County urged drivers to take it easy and slowly yesterday after the first major snowfall of the season. The National Weather Service reports at least 8 inches fell overnight Sunday in North Conway, with lesser amounts to the south. Conway Police Lieutenant Chris Purley says the delay of schools opening yesterday morning helped with traffic, and although there were a number of slide-offs, none caused serious injury. Carroll County Sheriff's Office Lieutenant Mike Santuccio says there are a number of minor slide-offs county-wide as well. He says roads around the county were slippery yesterday afternoon, and he urged drivers to use caution. One ski area operator said he was glad to see the first major snowfall of the winter season. Tom Perkins, longtime executive director of Jackson Ski Touring Foundation, said late yesterday morning he had more than a half foot of new snow on the ground at lower elevations and probably more at higher levels. His staff had groomed more than 21 kilometers of snow, and skiers were out enjoying it. In Maine news, Maine's Education Commissioner is asking school districts around the state to review their emergency response plans following Friday's shooting at the Connecticut school. Stephen Bowen was sending memos to schools yesterday that, among other things, asked schools to review their emergency management plans. The plans are required under law to deal with emergencies ranging from natural disasters to chemical spills to somebody showing up in school with a gun. In sports, the UConn men's basketball team has played its first game since Friday's shooting. A brief pregame ceremony was held before last night's matchup against Maryland Eastern Shore in Hartford. UConn beat winless Maryland Eastern Shore 84-50 last night. And former Red Sox outfielder J.D. Drew says he believes his younger brother Steven will fit in well in Boston. Multiple media outlets report Stephen Drew, a shortstop, has agreed to a one-year deal with the Sox, reportedly worth more than $9 million. In the weather today, a winter weather advisory in effect until 1 o'clock this afternoon. Rain, snow, and sleet this morning, then a chance of snow this afternoon. Total snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches in northern Carroll County. An inch of additional snow in southern Carroll County with a small amount of ice accumulation. Highs in the mid-30s, northeast winds around 10. Rain and snow tonight, additional accumulation up to 1 inch, lows around 30. And cloudy on Wednesday, snow likely in the morning, then a chance of snow and rain in the afternoon. Accumulation up to 1 inch possible, highs in the upper 30s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.